It's Premier Sports Cup weekend, but for some diddy clubs like yours, it's just another weekend of Scottish Premiership action. Welcome back to Fog Football. Have that one.
Yes, welcome back, guys, to the domestic stuff, the stuff that really matters in Scottish football. Yeah, you've got that weird competition midweek, Champions League or something, I think they called it, but who wants to be in that?
It's all about the Conference League.
It's all
the Europa.
It's all about the bread and butter. It's the bread and butter. It's all about... Oh, there's butter on that. I want it nae butter. Well, you know what?
You know I don't take butter with my mustard.
There's L's on that. I want it nae L's. Well, that's not really worked this season because Stephen Naismith, he's delivering...
Naismith?
Oh,
Naismith.
Naismith? Nae wins. He's delivering all the L's. Well, how about we deliver a good performance? I tell you what, this could be the weekend where Stephen Naismith legitimately gets sacked. It's been coming, and I think this weekend it could come. If we lose to St Mirren, you can't really make a case for the guy staying.
No, you can't. Absolutely not. He's away.
I mean, you could make a case, but you'd be wrong.
Yeah, you'd be wrong. Like we said, he wasn't going to get sacked against Celtic.
I could argue if he beats St Mirren, he should still go. But, you know, so a defeat is obviously not what the doctor ordered.
The only thing that might save him, if he gets beat, is the fact that there's 10 teams, or there's like 8 teams not playing. Like, if he got beat and everyone else around him won, it would be...
I mean, what's that going to matter? It's going to be 13 games for a win. He has to go. Right? Pack your bags, son.
Right. Let's look
now,
at
I know you...
League Two,
listen,
mate.
I know you support a wee small club that aren't used to winning, right? But see, at Hearts, we don't settle for failure, right? I know your club settled for being second best. See, at my club, we're the king of the castle. We're the king of the capital, right? We run the city. We run Edinburgh. I know you don't know what that means. Like, you just play...
So I wouldn't want to run Edinburgh.
You play second fiddle in Glasgow, and that's one thing. But Hearts, Edinburgh's maroon, all right? And he's making this a joke of this. Right now, Edinburgh's not maroon. Edinburgh's brown because both teams are shite. But that needs to change. And Hibs will always be shite, but Hearts shouldn't. You know, we should be good. So, with that said, let's get into League Two. Speaking of brown, it's League Two time.
It's League Two time. There's your league table. Breathe it in. Shite.
Like shite.
Let's just move into the fixtures. I mean, what is there to say? No one... See, people that tune into this review show, man, you're not...
They're all clicking to the fast forward.
There's a reason why the Premier Sports gets talked about last on this and it doesn't get talked about first.
I've talked about it first, you'd all tune out, wouldn't you?
Oh! I wouldn't... No, forget about people tuning out. I'd be clinically depressed myself if we wrapped up the Premier Sports Cup and knew there was 4 different...
I'm clinically depressed right now, knowing that we have to talk about all these crappy leagues till we get to the stuff that matters. But
here we go. Clyde 1-0.
Aye, I'll go with Clyde 1.
He's 5-2 now.
Nah, he's Peterhead are unbeaten. They'll continue that. I'm going to go Peterhead 2-1.
Right, 4-4-0. Stranraer 0.
1-1 draw at the Alpha Project Stadium at Station Park.
Brilliant. I'll go 1-0 Bonnie Rig Rose.
The new names of some of these stadiums, man, are fucking insane. I'll go 2-1.
And it's time to look at that League One table.
Up the Bonnie Rig.
It's pretty close though.
It is pretty close.
Ninth.
Alloa on 10 points, top the
4
table.
shots on target.
Alloa only have 2 wins out of 6 games, and that's enough to put them top. That's a kind of crazy stat.
That is, isn't it?
2 wins for 6, and you're top of the table.
Inverness, I think they could turn it around.
Well, I mean, it's very tight. It's very compact. I mean, yeah, from 8th to 1st. Literally.
Every team has got a shite away record.
Yep. The worrying...
Well, I guess a win and 2 draws isn't shite, but it's the fact that Queen in the South have one draw out of 3 and lost the other 2 away, but they sit second. Sums up this league.
Arbroath not looking good. Could they be getting successive relegations? I mean, possibly.
Maybe, but let's do League One then, because Alloa Athletic are going to win 1-0.
We're speeding through this pretty quickly in my eyes. I'm going to go with Alloa to still win.
Right, let's put the brakes on. Right, how many A's are in Alloa Athletic? 3. Well, I went with 3 points for them.
Nice. Well, I'm going Alloa Athletic as well too.
Got a wee fact about Kelly Hart's name. Apart from the rhymes, well, it's the same name as a team that's fucking shite in Edinburgh.
Not really, no. Let's move on.
Right, we've got Gayfield Park. The Green Varsity Stadium at Gayfield. I'll go 1-0 Annan.
I'm going to go 1-0 Arbroath. I think they need a win. They need to turn this around. They need something. Hopefully they can get it here.
Alright, Dumbarton against Montrose. I'll go for 1-0 Dumbarton.
Up the Dumbarton. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Montrose 1-0. Inverness, Caledonia, Thistle Cove Rangers. I'm going to go with... And I'm going to go another draw. I'm going to go 1-1.
I'll go 0-0. Inverness 0-0 just seems to be the gimmick these
And
days.
Stenhousemuir, Queen of the South, have got a poor record away from home, you said.
Aye.
Will they change that? Probably not. I'll go with a 2-1 Stenhousemuir win.
Right, I'll go 1-1, because why not, right? We're getting there. We're getting there. I seen, right, an Ayr United fan comment on Footy Adventures, his TikTok earlier, where he put Celtic first, and he's like, oh, top spot. The wee emoji, chef's kiss. It's like, hold on, mate, you're a fucking Ayr United fan. Why would you care where Footy Adventures has put Celtic in the 36 league table in the Champions League? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is it because it's like a Scott Bryan connection? Doubtful. All I know is, Ayr United are going to fall quicker than Footy Adventures' arse when he gets asked who's his favourite team between Celtic and Rangers. Pipe bomb.
I mean, he wouldn't even pick between Dundee and Dundee United. He doesn't want to pick a side because then it's going to be awkward when he goes to one of those games. I mean, I don't mind the content he creates, but I mean, the guy's just using Scottish football, really, isn't he? Anyway, speaking of...
So what if someone said that we're using Scottish football?
I love Scottish football.
He would say he loves it.
Thing is...
He's been to more games than us.
Well, I mean, that may be true, but the thing is...
Maybe true. Do you want to crunch the numbers and get fucking back
Well,
to
that is definitely true, but I mean... maybe... Well, the fact... Look,
He's been to more teams easy than us.
Aye, I'll accept that.
He's been to the 42.
Right. Well, the point I'm making is I'd still do this if we made hee-haw. I love talking about Scottish football. I'd talk about it all day if I could.
But if you want to send a super chat, we'll talk about it some more.
I don't know how many of the other people on here would talk about it or talk about it as much. See, I'll give CJ Novo that. I mean, I think the guy genuinely does love Rangers. And the fact that he doesn't milk streams every day at 11:30 and beg for likes kind of tells me he loves Rangers.
I'll tell you another thing, right? See if we weren't making money. See how much more unfiltered and uncensored these would be.
See the meltdowns you'd have every time Celtic beat your team.
Aye, but you look at the top dogs here on the YFC, the YouTube and football and community. That's all woke PC shite, man. I mean, they're actually too afraid to say shite.
Can you give me a Kyogo impression? Oh no, I can't do that.
That's what Ramo Manate said. But he'll give you a fucking Brendan Rodgers impression.
What's the difference?
You tell me, sir.
Here, give me a super chat and I'll give you a Kyogo impression. Next vid, boom.
There you go.
Right, anyway, you were talking about you seeing something. I had a dream last night that I was the cameraman at Celtic Park recording for Fog Football. And I don't know, we must have hired somebody. Because there was somebody representing Fog Football. And they were interviewing.
Was it the Celtic man that everyone wants?
Nah, it wasn't him, no. It was some woman, and she was representing us. And I thought, it was pretty attractive, whatever, but point
Can't
is...
say that, mate.
But, when I first seen her, I thought
you only can be attracted to the men's football team.
Well, I'm going to... Fuck that shit. When I first seen her, I thought she's attractive, but then she asked a Celtic fan, some random guy, a question, and I thought, how the fuck did she get this job? I'm assuming she worked for Fog Football, because she says, Fog Football, blah, blah, blah. And she was asking that it was Celtic versus Ross County at Celtic Park, and she legitimately asked this Celtic fan, and I'm having to film this, and I'm just shaking my head. But it actually got me thinking about the golf in the league and have Celtic outgrown Scottish football? Because she asked this Celtic fan, were you impressed with Ross County? And Celtic won easy. I can't remember the score, but it was demolition job. Celtic
won.
Why
are you dreaming about Celtic, man?
I'm just obsessed with
them.
Why
you dream your own fucking team?
My team's shredded.
I mean, hold on. Celtic win in real life, and all you do is dream about them winning. How about you dream about your own fucking team winning?
I can't dream. I don't know what a win is. Anyway, point is, she asked them how many of these Ross County players would get in the Celtic team, and the guy went none. And then it kind of got me thinking, right? How many? Forget about Ross County. How many players from any team in Scotland would currently get into Celtic starting 11? And I thought about it for 10 seconds.
No
one. And the answer was, especially on current form, no one. And that kind of baffled me, because then it actually got me deep thinking. Yes, there's talks about, Bayern Munich dominated the Bundesliga for so long. City, they're too good for the Premiership. PSG have won a lot of... But, like, there's no, like, Bayern City, PSG, right, as good as they are and as dominant as they are, there's always one or two possessions where someone from a team in second or third would get into. As good as Man City are, the best Premier League starting 11 isn't the Man City 11. The best starting 11 in Bundesliga wouldn't be the Bayern Munich 11. The best starting 11 in Ligue 1 isn't the PSG starting 11. But see, in Scotland, I think right now, the best starting 11 is Celtic's, and I don't even think it's close.
Yep.
And see, even if you take away the starting 11, even if you're like starting 12 or starting 13, I still think it's all Celtic.
Yep.
So, that actually that little dream got me deep thinking here. Like, holy shit, man, I can't think of one league where that's the case, where the best 11 would be made up of players for one team.
I mean, you don't really get a league where there's such a gulf in class between like the first and third team, because obviously for a while, two horse league. It's a fucking one horse league. So even Kevin Bridges made the joke. He's like, 2-horse race, and I'm like a 1-horse race. It is.
I mean, it was like a 2-horse race, right? And Celtic and Rangers were galloping out in front, and all the other horses were behind. They weren't even horses; they were donkeys. You needed to grab the binoculars, right, to see them. But then they were coming up to a fence. Celtic jumped it successfully. Rangers fell over the fence, broke their legs, and got put down. Bang, shot, and that's kind of it. Celtic are the leading horse. Rangers are the dead horse, and all the other clubs are donkeys. That's my analogy.
So is it better to be a dead horse or a donkey? So you're saying it's better to be a dead horse than a donkey?
Until the donkeys catch up and overtake the dead horse, aye.
But that's not
on
going to
55
happen.
titles, that could take a long fucking time on donkey speed, but is it time we move on here?
Yeah, let's move into the championship fixtures. We went a wee bit off the rails there anyway. There you go.
We're good for it, it's alright.
Right, Greenock Morton, a lot happening. Jet arrested and he's been sacked, so 600k worth of cannabis.
I'll tell you what, I mean...
I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened, but they must have just gave him up.
Living the dream.
2 women got arrested at Stansted Airport. I mean, and he got arrested in Gourock, so I'm going to assume they've got arrested and just gave him up. Because he didn't get arrested at the airport. And Morton said they will not speak any more on the matter, so there's not much point me talking about Walter White references.
I mean, you know what? I don't care for cannabis, don't care for drugs. I think people that take them are dicks personally, but I mean, is cannabis not like...
Yeah, but the problem is, before you go, it's got all these benefits and...
No, I'm not talking about benefits, but I mean, it's not... I mean, it doesn't kill anybody, does it?
No, well, I mean, you really... Yeah, but the fact of the matter is this.
I'm sure there's
He
worse...
smuggled 600 grand worth of illegal substance into the country. That's fucking jail time.
No, 100% is, but I mean, I'm sure there's worse crimes going out there that the police need to, crack down on.
Yeah.
Probably,
tweets.
There's probably been worse crime in football.
Absolutely. But anyway, I'm going to go...
Actually, we know there's been worse crimes in football.
Definitely. I'm going to go Greenock Morton to win 1-0.
You think they'll bounce... Nah, man, Airdrie need it. Airdrie Onions 2-1, but... Cannabis, man. What a shite. People think they're tough for smoking it.
I know. Get 100% of your claims. G4 claims.
It's not quite meth, though. That was my point, you know what I mean?
Alright. Go pound the blue stuff. You don't think, you never think. So what you're saying is, blue meth is better than green cannabis. So Rangers win.
Oh, fucking makes you more, doesn't it? Look at Walter White. He wasn't worrying about Diddy numbers.
Blue meth works. Could you imagine he said green meth? Anyway.
A couple more Celtic title wins and you might be on the meth, mate.
Partick Thistle against Dunfermline. I'll go 0-0.
I'm going to go Partick Thistle. I mean, Dunfermline did get a good wee win there against their rivals, Rafe, but nah, Partick Thistle will win. I'm going to go 2-1 Partick.
Alright, Queen's Park Air United. I'm going to go 1-0 Air United.
I know, I just feel depressed after talking about Celtic and how no one would get into the starting 11.
It was a shite dream that went nowhere.
Some people probably say it's the best part of this vid, actually, to be honest, but...
Fair enough. Rafe Rovers against Hamilton Academical.
I didn't give my... I'm going to go Ayr to get a win, 2-1 Queen's Park.
I'm going to go 0-0 between Rafe and Hamilton.
I'll go 2-1 Rafe. I think Rafe need a wee win now.
Okie dokie.
Title's quickly getting away from them.
Just in case you fucking forgot, there's your league table. Hearts sit 12th. And Hearts...
Oh, hold on. Can we not see a wee bit longer, man? Jesus
Christ. It's all about
Christ.
the cup this weekend.
Aye, just because your shite team's in it. Let's look at this. Let's dissect this. Let's break it down.
I'm only dissecting teams, right, that are fucking playing Scottish Premiership football this week.
Right, well, let's dissect Hearts then.
Shite club. Going nowhere. Tony Bloom.
You know what? It's actually kind of depressing that if Hearts win, the highest they can go is 10th. Am I supposed to get excited about 10th?
That's fucking mad, isn't it?
Aye. I mean, 10th? That's bogging.
It is, Bob.
Absolutely minging. Stinking. Right, you can go into the fixtures now.
Right. Ross County against St Johnstone.
Could be...
6-pointer.
Yeah, I think it's a 6-pointer. I know it's early days, but I mean, realistically, if Ross County win this, and I mean, they're giving themselves a nice wee bumper over St Johnstone. St Mirren Hearts. St Mirren, a win could potentially, get them back into the top 6, depending on results when the other teams catch up and play their games in hand. For Hearts, it's all about winning this game. I think this game will show you how much the players really want Stephen Naismith in charge.
I agree.
Because
I think they showed a bit against Celtic.
I'm not saying you ever try and lose, but I think we're at the point now where we know this loss will get him sacked.
Yeah, it's not an easy game away to St Mirren.
So see if it's another performance where Hearts are like under par, or it doesn't look like someone gave it their all, then that's them basically. That's their way of knowing they don't want Naismith.
And I
in
think
charge.
why it's crucial is because the next game's at home against Ross County, right? I think if he survives this game, I think if he wins, they'll beat Ross County, and I feel like
that buys you a bit of time, a bit of breathing space.
But if he loses this, he's away, and then it means whoever replaces him in turn, whatever, is an easy game.
Like I don't want to be negative, like, but if he beats St Mirren and he beats Ross County, they've got Aberdeen up next. If he loses that Aberdeen game, I think he stays. If he gets 2 wins here,
yeah.
But I mean,
you lose the Aberdeen game, and it's gone.
I mean, say he draws against St Johnstone or whatever, or loses, even if he does get the County game, I don't think beating County would be enough to save him if he then loses to Aberdeen.
No, I agree.
I think if he loses to Aberdeen, he needs to lose to Aberdeen on the back of a couple of good results. And I mean, a win at Paisley against St Mirren is a good result. There's no mistake about that. I'm going to go... Wait, didn't even give the... Ross County, St Johnstone. I'm going... New manager bounce. We haven't even got a manager in yet, to be honest. I'm going to go 2-0 Ross County. I'm sorry, but...
I'm going to go 1-0 Ross County. Shite game.
Right, St Mirren, Hearts. I'm going to go 1-1. I just don't see us winning.
I'm going to go 2-0 St Mirren. It's all over Stephen Naismith. You laughed when I predicted Falkirk to beat Hearts. You laughed when I predicted every other fucking team to beat Hearts. The one team I didn't predict to beat Hearts was fucking Rangers.
Well, we'll see if you're laughing when I predict Dundee to win the minute. Let's go.
Let's go. Dun.
Right, why are we doing the Europa League theme?
Because, I don't know. Right, Motherwell, Dundee United. Who can book Hampden?
I mean, we're getting scary biscuits now. The winner gets to Hampden. I'm going to go with Motherwell, the home team. I think they'll just edge it. Dundee United poor against Rangers.
I'd rather Dundee United go through. Bigger club. You can get a new firm derby. That's why. So I'm going to go 1-0 Dundee United. Big Jim Goodwin. Ooh, Jimmy boy.
I'm going 2-1 Motherwell.
Right, well, actually, you know what? I'd rather Motherwell go through because Rangers got a better chance against him.
Right,
Dundee United were shite against Rangers.
They were. Aberdeen versus the Spartans. Spartans have done really good to get here, but I don't see Jimmy Phelan's run coming to an end against the Spartans.
It's the sort of game that could derail a run, where if he lost it, downtown.
No, but like, as good as Aberdeen's start the season has been, how much of a negative would this be?
Oh, aye.
Because, I mean, right now, they're thinking joint top of the table and pretty much guaranteed a spot in Hampden.
Yeah.
Now, I know this result doesn't change anything that's happened in the league, but this, honestly, this puts such a dampener on Jimmy Phelan's start to the season if they get knocked out here. But I don't think they will. I think Aberdeen will win 3-0.
I am going to go for 4-0. They will win. Quite easy.
4-0, that's fair.
The return of Ibrox. Up next.
Ibrox, Rangers versus Dundee. Dundee, are they struggling with Luke McCowan? I'd say so. Is that to be expected? Absolutely. I mean, not only was he's their best player, he was also their captain. I think it's only normal that Dundee are not as good now without him. So, not surprised. Rangers at home. I mean, Rangers haven't been good this season. I do expect them, though, to get over the line against Dundee. Did have issues with Dundee last year. Had a lot of issues getting the game played. Something that I don't think helped Rangers in the long run. I think Rangers will win this. I think it'll be tight. I'm going to go 2-1 to Rangers. I mean, maybe they'll win it more comfortably, but I just don't know. I mean, right now, I think Rangers, the way they're playing, I think we just take a win. Even if it's not great, even if it's not convincing, I think you'd just be happy to book your spot.
I mean, put it this way, right? People have kind of gave up in the league. A cup is a cup, and if they go out here, Philip Clement.
And not only is a cup, I mean, it's also whoever wins this cup between Celtic will lead the overall domestic trophy.
Yep.
Count. They're both tied right now.
It's sad, like, it is honestly fucking tragic, because I think the only way Rangers win this cup is someone else knock out Celtic. And before anyone wants to go, oh, you're catering, or you're a fucking whatever, Rangers don't beat Celtic, so before anyone fucking jumps down Big Stevie Coole's throat, which is sore, by the way.
You can tell.
Aye, fuck off. No, because see that, you're not a real No, fucking enlighten me. When was the last time Rangers beat Celtic then?
Is your throat sore because of all the crying you've been doing with Celtic winning
fucking
recently?
greeting, aye. I've had a sore throat for the past 12 years.
Well. What about that 1 year? It was alright.
It was alright.
You take your Stevie G syrup that year?
I took my...
Stevie G medicine?
Enough of the gay analogies, fuck's sake, man. Anyway, but point is... Yeah, I honestly think the only way Rangers win this cup is if someone knocks out Celtic.
Well, I mean...
Not the problem is, so I think the only team that can knock out Celtic is Aberdeen, and I think Aberdeen would beat Rangers right now. So that is the only dilemma I've got.
I think that's fair, because we've already seen Rangers play Celtic this season, and it was a walkover.
Yep.
We haven't seen Aberdeen play Celtic, and Aberdeen are 5 out of 5. So,
well, look at the cup. Look at the semi-final last year.
Yeah, give them a good game, 3-3.
Probably should have won.
Great game. I think Aberdeen should have won that. To be fair.
Yep.
Another penalty decision that they got fucked.
No, I just don't want to hear any fucking comments about. Oh well, why are you saying that? Your team's your team. Yo, fucking non-biased man to my left. Rangers can't beat Celtic.
That's
when it
me, by the way.
Can't they not? So why the fuck would I turn around and say they're going to beat them in this? They can't do it!
Well, I mean, the results would suggest they can't do it.
Exactly, so I'm not plucking this out of fucking thin air. They can't do it.
Well, I mean, sooner or later they will do it. I mean, look on the bright side. I wouldn't say they can't do it. Can't's like they can't win. I mean, they just haven't won.
They can't win, Rock.
Sooner or later, they will do what
Apollo must stay open.
They'll do what Rocky done, they'll take a beating for 12 rounds, but they'll find that knockout punch, Maybe it could be that this could be the time.
That could be.
So right now, are you not wanting a Rangers Celtic semi? Are you not wanting revenge? Or are you wanting to avoid Celtic?
I want to avoid them.
Are you running scared, the Celtic?
I'm not running scared. Rangers are.
But you think Rangers are going to lose, so you're scared of Rangers getting Celtic?
I'm not scared.
But you don't want you just said you don't want Rangers to get. You want to avoid them.
I mean, it's maybe.
Hold on, I'd say see if Hearts were in this, I would rather take any because I like a better chance of getting to the final.
Big Stevie Cool doesn't get scared, right? But Rangers are pish, and that's my problem. Well, put it this way, I think Rangers, right? They need to get the winner of the Motherwell Dundee United game. I just don't see Rangers right now going to Hampden, beating Aberdeen, then Celtic. Personally. Anyway, I'm going 2-0 Rangers. They'll win this game, though, against the Diddy team.
Against the Diddy team?
Speaking of Diddy teams...
What's your score?
Just said 2-0.
Fair enough. I'm going 2-1.
Open your fucking ears, man.
Anyway, right, last game, Celtic-Falkirk. Falkirk's had a good wee run. Great start to the season, but unfortunately it ends here. Now, does Celtic go with if I was Celtic, I mean, we hear about how, they've got a great squad now, they can rotate, so this is the perfect time to rotate. I believe someone says only... Was it Ryan 118 said only one change?
Only put I don't get
Bernardo in for Engels. Why? Why have this... I would have Luke McCowan come in and replace McGregor. Don't know if he'd stick the captain's armband on him, but I'd have him in the McGregor role. I would have changed it up. I'd put Bernardo in there. I'd give Ida a start. I'd give the Finnish goalkeeper a go in nets. Probably stick Ralston in. I'd try out the Spanish left back. I mean, why not?
Yeah, I mean, Falkirk are good, right? In great form, knocked out Hearts, but I mean, let's be honest, man, Hearts are pish, and you always hear about Celtic's bench is this.
You know,
And
maybe
their
not make
second
it.
string 11 could win the league, so I'm sure their second string 11 could beat.
I'm not saying they should
Falkirk.
change the entire 11, but I think they should be making at least 5 or 6 changes.
Yes, I think Adair should start. I think McKeown should probably come in.
Give Forrest a
I
start.
think that other goalkeeper, that ain't Casper Schmeichel, should probably play. I think Austin Trusty should play. I think Ralston should start. Well, I mean, same for Rangers as well, by the way, just to touch on that. I think Clement should drastically change the team. I know Dundee's obviously better than Falkirk, but, you know, just sort of.
Can Rangers afford this poorly, their second 11?
Their second 11's probably better than their first 11. Anyway, I'm going to go 4-0 Celtic. I went 4-0 Hearts last weekend. Didn't exactly go to plan because your team's pish, so I'll go 4-0 Celtic.
I'm going to go 3-0 Celtic.
Does Brendan Rodgers walk if they get beat?
Fucking hope so.
Anyway, guys, that is it. Tonight, Motherwell, Dundee United, match review, Premier Sports Cup. Are you excited? Who's going to win the cup? Hit me with it. Hit me with your best shot and fire away.
Aberdeen.
Aberdeen on for the treble, yeah.
Possibly, aye.
On for the treble. Anyway.
I'm only going to Aberdeen, though, if it's a Celtic Rangers semi. I think the likelihood of them beating both old firms on the way to a cup's unlikely.
Yep. Anyway, guys, that's us. Wrapped it up. Good night.